Hey there, and welcome back. And if you've been wondering over these last couple weeks if I'm wearing pants, you're probably not the only one. But we're going to get right into it. Because the NFL was plagued with injuries in week 2, and Jimmy Garoppolo probably tops that list. But I have a list of running backs here that I want to read to you. Adrian Peterson, Danny Woodhead, Doug Martin, Admir Abdullah, Arian Foster, Jonathan Stewart, and Thomas Rawls. All running backs who left the game and did not come back because of injuries. That is a lot of big names to go out in one day. That is a big fantasy pack for a lot of you out there. And what are these teams going to do? Especially Jimmy Garoppolo and the New England Patriots and the Vikings and Adrian Peterson. Those are two huge losses. But it's okay because Cowboys fans are going to be fine. Dak Prescott, he hasn't been lighting up fireworks for anybody, but he is doing what you wanted, isn't he? By not messing up. Isn't that you wanted somebody who could just kind of hold you guys afloat until you got Tony Romo back? He set an NFL record, 75 pass attempts and no interceptions yet. That's the longest of any new starter. And Denver fans are also happy. The Denver defense, it won you a Super Bowl last year, and it's looking pretty darn good again. 14 points from their defense in the fourth quarter yesterday. That defense not only is winning games, but it's proven it can win championships. Let's see if it can do it again. And, I want to toot my own horn a little bit about Sam Bradford because he played really, really well, actually. And Vikings fans were really happy about that until the whole Adrian Peterson thing happened. But you guys, I really, especially if Adrian's only out for a couple weeks, hopefully, you guys are looking really good. I would be afraid. They're playoff contenders for sure, if not a deep run. Because Sam Bradford was throwing some Dilfer dimes. That was a talent that we knew he had, but he actually had a chance to show it because he's surrounded by weapons and a good coach, stable. I'd watch out. We're going to move on to college football because Florida State, number 2 team in the country, lost 63-20. That's only the 3rd time ever that a loss of that margin for the team that's ranked number 2 or number 1. 63-20. It was a little bit of a meltdown of Florida State's defense, but we can't take anything away from Louisville because they played great. And they now have the Heisman favorite. Vegas odds are skyrocketing for Louisville. Louisville's popping up in everyone's college football playoff bracket now. Obviously, we're riding this high. But, they're looking great. To just dismantle the number 2 team in the country like that, it's hard to argue with. One thing, though, with college football players, what are you doing dropping the ball? When you are 10 yards away from the closest defender, you're coasting in the end zone, and you drop the ball a half a step before you get in the end zone. What are you thinking? Oh my goodness. This needs to stop. Is it like cool or something? We're like trying to see who can drop the ball the closest to getting in. And it almost cost Cal the game yesterday. You gotta score and then celebrate. I'm all for celebrations. A lot of people don't like the celebrations, especially in the NFL, because the NFL is entertainers. If we boil it down, why do we watch the NFL? To be entertained. Those guys, I think they should be allowed to dance and do whatever they want, as long as it's not offensive or it doesn't hurt the children viewers of the country. But college guys, really, you gotta score the touchdown before you start celebrating. That's a no-brainer. If I was his coach, he'd be doing some stadium runs or sitting for half a game, a whole game, something. Moving on to the MLB, though, because the hunt for October is on and it's getting great. The Cubs punched their first ticket in the playoffs, and that's not really a surprise to anybody. They're the best record in baseball right now, 94 wins. No other team even has 90 wins. The closest is 88. So there's no shocker there, but hopefully my Cardinals will be the kryptonite for the Cubbies because we're only one game back from a wild card spot. in the NL, it's going to be a good race. But the AL really has the hot wild card spot. 4 teams within 4 games of that last wild card spot. Detroit, Seattle, Houston, and New York. So that's going to be the good race to watch. And we're going to close out with Tim Tebow jerseys. For the New York Mets went on sale today. Number 15. Go grab yours online. See you next time.